Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a filming setup video. I don't think I've actually ever done this on this channel. I've done house tours and like room tours, but I haven't done a video dedicated to my filming setup, and in all honesty, it's actually quite simple. I don't have a lot of equipment. I just have the basics, things that I'd consider basics. So I have a new mirror here. I think that I want to film like a house update video. I don't know, you guys should let me know, but I have a mirror here, and this is the mirror that I used to have in my bedroom. I know that this has nothing whatsoever to do with this video, but a lot of you have been asking me, where did I put the old mirror in my bedroom? And guys, this is where I put it, okay? So this area here is where I sit down to film, and here is my camera. This is my setup, so I'm going to explain this to you guys in a few minutes. But if you're wondering about the camera that I use, this is a Canon 5D Mark IV. I upgraded to this sometime last year because I just wanted a full frame camera. The one I was using before this was the Canon 80D. It had very good autofocus, had a flip out screen, but then it wasn't full frame. So the thing about the 5D is that it is a full frame camera. I just really love the frame that you get with this particular camera. I'm going to go on ahead and remove the lens cap. So this is an iPad here. So this is an iPad and it serves as a viewfinder for me. The 5D doesn't have a flip out screen, so I've used 4 cameras since I started YouTube. The first one was the Canon 600D or the T3i, like a lot of people know, like a lot of people use that camera. And from that, I moved on to the 800D. Didn't use the 700D at all. The 800D was like a slight upgrade. It wasn't full frame and it didn't have continuous autofocus. And then when I got tired of struggling with autofocus while filming, I moved on to the 80D, which was what I was using before this one. And the 80D is really good. It has very good autofocus. I remember when I got that camera, I was so excited and I showed you guys, I think back in 2017. But then last year I decided to get this one. This is a full frame camera, autofocus, fam. This camera does the bulk of the work, I'm not going to lie, in terms of just clarity, how crisp everything, and it's also an amazing camera for pictures as well. I use it to take a lot of the pictures on my Instagram, and like I said, it's a full frame camera. It's very expensive. It's on the high side. It sells for like over $3,000, but it's worth the penny. However, you don't have to start there. The 600D that I started with was about $400, so I've just gradually, like, the more I've grown and the more I can afford to spend, I just spend on cameras. The lens that I'm currently using is a Sigma 50mm 1.4. Before that, I was using a Canon 50mm 1.4. I stopped using that, and the reason why I stopped is because it's a noisy lens. This is a lot heavier and a lot bigger than the Canon versions, but trust me guys, it is worth every penny. Autofocus is like this. It focuses really quickly, and it's also kind of on the high side. I'm going to leave, I can't remember how much I paid for this lens, but I remember that it was definitely over $800. It was expensive, but then it's a very good lens. It focuses really quickly. And then with the 50mm, the Canon version that I used to use, it was very slow when it just came to focus, and then I found that very annoying. The Canon version was about $300. It's way cheaper than this one, the non-silent one. So for my microphones, I have 2 mics. The first one is this, and this is the Rode mic. This is the first microphone I ever got, and it's actually really amazing. You just go straight into your camera. You guys see where this is plugged? That is where you would plug this, and I've had this since 2015. When I was in the UK, that was when I got this, and it's still an amazing mic. It hasn't died on me. It still does everything that I need it to do. However, because my room is big, I think it kind of echoes a little bit. This is the mic that I use whenever I have someone on this channel. So like the video that I did with Chi Girl, like this was the mic that I used. I had to mount it somewhere here, and it's really good. However, when I'm filming alone, I use a lapel mic, and I just tuck it into this jar here. I don't have a lot of brushes in here, so I might as well use it for it as well. And this is a Boya mic. This mic is not expensive at all. I think that the Rode mic sells for about $100. But then the Boya mic is very affordable. It sells for about $20 and I just clip it on my shirt. So basically when I'm filming, I just clip the mic somewhere here and it just picks up every single thing that I'm saying. And if I want to kind of increase it during editing, then I do that. If you're on a budget, I'd highly recommend that you check out this mic. It's about 6 feet long and clipped to your dress. It's not going to pick up any external sound like generators and stuff, no. And it goes right into the camera. So this is what records your audio for you. And I highly recommend this for anybody living in Nigeria. Nigeria is a noisy country in general, okay? We have generators and whatnot. So you should be filming with an external microphone. So you can do the Rode mic, which is the more expensive one. If your room is not that big, this gives you very, very good audio. However, if it's echoing or you really want your sound very crisp, then check out the Rode mic. So for those of you who are wondering how I'm using my iPad as a viewfinder, you have to download the Canon app. So let me reduce my exposure so that you guys can see what I'm saying. This app here, this one that says Canon, you have to download this. It's free on the App Store. So you just download it and sync, okay? And there you have a viewfinder. So for those of you wondering about this ring light, I actually don't use this to film. I don't use it at all. It's just here for doing my makeup at night or like, you know, when the weather is like very dark and gloomy, I turn this on. My lights are these two windows, these big massive windows, okay? So just depending on what I want to do, I just adjust them. So you can open them up for more lights. I'm sure that you guys can see, but let me see if I can, sorry. Okay, so much better now. So they look like this and you can adjust it however you want. Sell it completely, open them up a little bit, you know, or just open the window completely. You can also just like pull the blind up and then take everything up. It depends on what you want. I've always used natural light to film ever since I started YouTube. It's the best lighting in the world. Every other thing just doesn't cut it for me. I've seen people use artificial lights and just make them look amazing, guys. That has never been me. I don't like them, you know. But then if you're really interested in that, or if you live in a place where the lighting is not that good, then maybe check out some people's. Yuki has a very good video on lighting and setup on her channel. Even when I was looking for a house, I was looking for a house with big windows. It's always a big requirement for me. So my memory card is just like your normal like macro SD card. Let me show you guys my SD card real quick. This, I don't have a preferred brand, but I think I have more SanDisk than any other brand when it comes to SD cards. My memory cards are labeled. I use the 128 gig for my Canon camera mostly, and the other ones that I use for like the vlogging camera, the one that I'm using now, that's about 64 gig. So what I do is after I finish recording, I take this, okay, and I move over to this table here. This is where I do my editing. This is my computer. So this is one of those like MacBooks that don't have like SD slots. So I had to get this external thing here. And when I edit, I edit mainly with my external hard drive. Guys, please, I would highly recommend, no matter how much memory, gig, RAM, and all of that you have, I'd highly recommend that you edit your videos via this, an external hard drive, because editing takes a lot from your laptop. I'm not even joking, right? It uses so much memory, so much space, so much everything, and before you know it, it starts affecting your laptop, especially your laptop's drive, and you start having issues. There's this clanging noise, or there's this very loud noise it makes, or before you know it, your laptop starts just quitting on you. You don't want that. One of the best ways to avoid that is to use an external hard drive, because the bulk of the work is done here. This is where all the clips are. This is where all the important things are. So it's not taking that much toll on this, okay? So I just open that hard drive. The hard drive is basically called editing. I just open it and then I open the Final Cut file. So for those of you wondering at this point, yes, I use Final Cut Pro to edit my videos. I started out with iMovie, which it's the software that comes free with your computer, with your Mac computer. And Final Cut is an Apple product. So if you started out using iMovie, the interface is very similar. It's not very difficult to transition from iMovie to Final Cut. Final Cut just comes with more features, but then I think that it wouldn't, because it didn't take me too long to kind of get the hang of it. So I just edit here and then I export and then I upload. To edit my thumbnails, I use Adobe Lightroom. And then when I've kind of edited on Adobe Lightroom, hold on, it's going to open now. So 1 minute. This is the last thumbnail that I edited, and this is the one from doing my makeup in the market. But this is another one. I edit my thumbnails in Lightroom, and then once I am done, I just take, my internet is very bad right now, but I would have shown you guys, but I do the rest of my editing on Canva. Canva is free, although I kind of pay for the premium one so that I kind of get all the fonts and all of that, but it's mostly a free website where you can edit, and a lot of people use it. So that's it for this video. That's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and if there's anything that you think that I didn't cover, ask me in the comment section. I'll try to answer that. But give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I'll see you in my next one.